Yo, Sussex Nash fan back in, baby. Today we got the Magic breakdown. I'm super hyped for this character. This is gonna be one of the characters on my team. Y'all saw the Star-Lord video I made, and you already know your boy is back. Cause this time we got Magic. She's definitely going on the squad. I'm super excited to see what she got cooking. So let's see. All right, so one thing about Magic, she is a portal character. We've seen a lot of that. So we're going to pause it right here. First and foremost, it's color time. What color is your boy about to be rocking? Now, I ain't going to lie to you. The OG looks really, like, just sick in general. But this kind of yellowish, goldish color looks pretty fire. Now, I am a sucker for blue colors, but not specifically this one. The red joint looks fire. I might honestly be rocking the OG because I like how the sword looks in the OG, or maybe this yellowish, goldish color. I like all of her colors though. All right, so like I said, the things that I do know about her is she has portals. So she can, summon portals and she can go through the portal. She can send fireballs through the portal, stuff like that. And her special moves, I'm not familiar with all of her special moves, so this will be a really good and fun breakdown to learn with you guys. She definitely seems like a more advanced character just because she has a lot of options, especially with the portals and how you're going to be placing them when you are fighting your opponent. So you're going to want to place them in specific situations or do moves that will, try to lock your opponent down from behind and stuff. So let's see. All right, normal attacks. Now, one thing about her, she has sword normals. So, of course, right here, you're seeing her light normals that are just staple light normals. But in a game like this, anytime a character has a sword, their normals are usually pretty ridiculous. So you see her lights, and right there, you see those mediums. Now, her mediums have good reach on them, so she's going to control that mid-range spacing with her sword normals. And her air normals are looking really good too. And look at her heavy. So her heavy has a lot of range as well. And that forward heavy, I've seen that in a couple of videos where she does the forward heavy in the air. Again, sword normal character that's just controlling all of the screen is gonna go crazy. Now they just display the autos, and like I said before in the Star-Lord video, it's really good that they have the autos for the beginner players so they can still do combos. So her unique is Dark Portal, so she's going to summon this portal just like I said before, and this is her unique move and basically her gimmick. Everybody has a move off of their unique that makes it unique to that character, and it's usually their trait. And with her, she's going to set up that portal and be able to do a lot of options and control the screen in many different ways. So like right there, she can put the portal in all different kind of angles, which is really cool. Like right behind them, up in the air, right in front of her. She could do it in the air. Like, yeah. So I will say with the portal summons, that's where the technicalities are going to come with her. And where a player is going to have to be, more of an advanced minded player when placing the portals. And like I said, how you're going to lock your opponent on the screen or even trick your opponent to thinking you're going to engage with the portal. Like right there, she could just go through it. She could go through it and go behind you, or she can go in the air. So all of these create crazy situations because now, she could come out of these portals and swing, and hit you. Yes, the angles are actually kind of insane, I ain't gonna lie. And that's gonna be make it really hard to hit her too, because you never know where she's gonna come out of the portal. Teleport slash. She comes out of the teleportal with a slash or a dive kick. Which, like I said, not knowing where she's going to come out of that portal is going to be the problem, because by the time, you actually know where she's going to come out of the portal, you might not have time to go air to air or even try to anti-air her. So, yeah, that's going to be tricky. And then you could, I'm assuming you could just call your assist too and just lock the opponent down off of that. So Demon Fire. Demon Fire is going to be just like a staple projectile that goes at a reasonable speed across the map. But she can also do a portal and then throw the projectile through the portal, which I think is really, really cool and nifty. Because as you see, the fireball comes out behind Ghost Rider. So being able to counter that projectile, I would think is not possible because it actually comes behind your back. So if you do have like a projectile counter, I wonder which type of input you would have to input because it's coming out behind you, or even if you can counter it. And look at that, like she shot it and then it still passed through the portal and shot him again. So yeah, her portal manipulation is gonna be kind of crazy. EX Fireball is like super fast, and just like that you get a little juggle route. Yeah, and Air Fireball. So it's very important to know that she has an Air Fireball, so she's going to be able to control that aerial approach as well. So if you're fighting an opponent that's jumping a lot, flying, or something like that, you can still put that Fireball out there. On top of, you still have the portals, the aerial portals, to lock that aerial spacing now. So that's really good. All right, Rising Soul should be the uppercut, right? Yep, it's the uppercut. So just a staple uppercut, and they do have air invincibility. So you can anti-air with uppercuts in this game. I love that. So if your opponent's jumping at you a lot, do that uppercut, and then you can even call your assist after the uppercut. And right there, she actually did the uppercut and went through the portal. Oh, that is so cool. So if you have a portal out and somebody jumps at you, then you're gonna uppercut them for jumping at you, go through the portal, and potentially continue the combo. That's really cool. The potential with her is like really, really high. Soul Sword Slice, okay, just a double hitting attack. Now these are the moves that I like to look at because these are the moves you can active tag off of, those really, really active moves that you want to do, and then you want to tag in your partner to try to go ham. These are the type of moves, those multi-hitting attacks. So this is a good way to get Magik out of the mix and then maybe tag in Wolverine, maybe tag in Danger, maybe tag in Storm. So these are the types of moves you want to look for when you're looking for moves to, like, you know, active tag off of. Because this move is really good. And then she went through the portal right there. So anything that she interacts with, she could just still go through the portal and then come out of it and do an action. So that's really good. All right, we got Demon Flame. So Demon Flame is down, down. So this is like a pillar attack. And they all have, I believe, different ranges, correct? Yes. So that was the medium version. And that's the EX. And then you can actually portal and like do a pillar through the portal, and it will track onto the opponent on the other side of the map. I think that's really, really cool. And then it can hit twice. So the combo potential of her is actually going to be pretty insane. Actually thinking about that. All right, so assist. So she's going to have the staple fireball assist, like everybody in that point slot. So she shoots her quarter circle forward projectile. So that's going to be just a really good, and the speed on that projectile is pretty good. So I feel like you can, you know, maneuver around the screen while it's going, you know, just like any beam. But with her, it's a bit slower, I feel like. So you can run across the screen with it a bit better. Middle is, of course, an uppercut. And then, man, no way that is her anchor assist. So her anchor assist is the pillar, and the fact that it's that type of pillar, I could see a lot of people running Magik anchor if they do not want to even play her in like that point slot or something. I could actually see an anchor because that assist is actually ridiculous. I'm not gonna lie, that was kind of crazy. And then her air assist is dive kick, so that's pretty good. But yeah, her anchor assist is looking insane. All right, her staple super looks so sick going through all those portals. Probably one of the best looking supers in the game, actually. And medium linking into it. Now Dark Child. Now Dark Child is gonna be sick. Now anybody that plays Rivals knows about Dark Child. It's her power of state, and then she's gonna get enhanced moves here. And as you see, there is a gauge right by that 0 by her super bar. There's a gauge and it is draining, so you're only in Dark Child for a little bit. So while you're in Dark Child, you're gonna want to capitalize on any and everything that she can do in the mode so you don't waste it, especially in any install super. And as you see, after transforming into Dark Child, follow-ups with Queen of Limbo. The Dark Child state lasts a duration of time based on the amount of skill gauge. Oh, so depending on your skill gauge is depending how long that Dark Child lasts. So it's very important to note that if you do it with, less skill gauge, then you're going to have Dark Child less timed. That's very interesting. Makes a lot of sense, though. And look at the difference of all of her moves. Yeah, her moves enhancement are actually crazy in Dark Child. So what I think people are probably going to do is they're going to combo into Dark Child and either keep the combo going and go for Oki right there. That's probably how people are going to play her to go into Dark Child, because I doubt you'll do it raw. I mean, it is invincible, but that would be the only reason you would do it is for the invincibility. But I think people are going to probably combo into it and have routes that way, so you can really benefit. Because, yeah, she had some really crazy moves in Dark Child. Yeah, because that, as you see, that's like an easy conversion. Even off of that fireball, it hit like 5 times. Like, this easy conversion. So she's definitely... Oh, and even that Ender is different. And like you saw, the invincible. Oh, and then, hold up. Okay. So, as an assist, she's still in Dark Child. Okay, that's good. That's good, because that gives you more of a reason to actually do it and tag her out so you have an enhanced assist. Wow. That's kind of wacky. I like that. But as you see that gauge, look at the gauge though. Look at the gauge. That's very important to note, that gauge is still, it's still low. So it's not like you have it for an infinite amount of time, That's really good. That gets me excited for her though, because I like characters with installs because they have a lot more, depth. And this is only available in Dark Child. Wow. So she has Dark Child only supers. Okay. Can I say how much they cooked with the animations in this game, bro? Okay, combos. Oh, set up the portal and then, oh man, her routing is sick. Yeah, so that's going to be a staple in her combos, like that DP, and then she can still swing out of it. Kind of similar to Captain America, and get some combos going. But the fact that, like, wall stick portal is, like, a thing, I like that. Because you can set up Oki that way as well. Huh? Into Wovi. Okay. Dive kick. You get a conversion off of that. Into Dark Child. Just like I said, you can set up Dark Child in your combos. Oh, the portal's up there. Do you combo into the portal? So the portal is probably like an auto time for the combo. That was sick. But could have still did something through the portal, which is crazy. So yeah, that's going to be the staple. That dive kick is going to be how we're going to get a lot of our combos for all of my Magic players out there. And let's see this dope super. Oh my god. How sick is that? Wow. Yo, Magic. Brother. Nah. Chill out. Chill out. They cooked with her. I'm very excited for this character. I'm not gonna hold y'all, because like I like characters that have a lot of depth to them and a lot of options, especially in neutral. On top of, she has the buttons, the fireball, the portal, she got a lot going on with the install, so she's going to be very fun, and I'm very excited to try her in the beta in a couple days. So let me know in the comments what team y'all are playing, or if y'all are interested in Magic. Thank y'all for watching this breakdown. Until next time, peeps. Peace.